What's up, Cancer? Let's see the good stuff coming to you during Leo season. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer placements. I was getting Lapazul. I just finished the Pisces read, and I was explaining to them how I don't really do a lot of crystal work, and I don't really recommend crystals to people. But for whatever reason, during this like theme of the good stuff coming during Leo season, certain signs I've recommended certain certain crystals to. And so again, I heard Lapazul as I was channeling your guys's read here. So that could either be significant to you because that's something that you work with, or that's something that you should definitely like buy during Leo season, especially since, and I've been telling everybody, it's like Leo season is a very powerful season, right? Leo is a representation of the sun, and the sun is a very powerful entity. And so to be able to manifest under this energy, you're opening a lot of portals, you're opening a lot of energy waves. And so especially if you guys are trying to manifest, especially if you guys are, you know, looking to see what life has to offer during Leo season, I feel like some of you guys could be excited. Like you guys could really be like waiting for this particular season. And so it just feels like the energy is right for you guys to use Lapazul, okay? I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. Lapis Lazuli, I think is how you say it, but that's just how I heard it. So you guys are starting off with the Hermit, the King of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Then you guys have the Page of Cups here. I feel like during Leo season with this Page of Cups, you guys could have very forgiving energy. This almost feels like energy where you're just letting things roll off of your back. You're like, whatever, it's no sweat off my back kind of thing, right? I just feel like whatever this is, it's like you guys are no longer... Page of Cups could be seen as two ways, right? It's like apologetic energy, or again, like creative energy, right? And it just feels like if you have people that are around you that are apologetic for however they're behaving or whatever, I see you guys being very empathetic towards people during Leo season. Also too, if you guys are creatives, I see you guys creating more. You guys could have gone through some sort of ending that helped kind of trigger some sort of creative talent that you didn't know you had, or maybe that's something along those lines. I'm just picking up on that, I don't know. But it just feels like you guys could be embracing like a new change. Like here on her book, it says like marriage and divorce and adulthood. And it just feels like if you guys are recently separated from a person, it feels like you're trying to see the brighter side of things. Also too, you guys could have like for a long time tried to see this person's point of view, and maybe you're still continuing to see their point of view, but you've kind of removed yourself from the situation. So you could be monitoring something from a distance, but still like having this understanding and this empathy for that and accepting it. Also too, you guys, if you do have people that come in during Leo season that are apologetic, I don't really see you like mixing with, this is like if an old friend comes up, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, like let's work things out, let's be friends again. I see you treading lightly, but I see you being more empathetic and taking their apology, but I don't see you guys like going out and partying and doing stuff like that. It just feels like there is a little bit of a boundary, but I do feel here that with this Page of Cups, it's like you're not just allowing people during Leo season to come in and give you anything at face value. You know, some of you guys may have your guard up right now with a certain individual, and so, or with individuals, and so it just feels like you're just trying to play your cards right. So you're like, okay, cool, I'll play the game, but only to an extent, okay? So the good stuff coming to you during Hermit mode, you guys could have Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Pisces because they got this, or a Virgo, right? I feel like you guys are definitely going to be retreating during Leo season. Now, whether this is because you're focusing on saving money, because you're focusing on just being more and resting and relaxation is also another key here. You guys could be working a lot, and so I just see you guys like not really wanting to be out and about with other people. You could also just want to be at home with, like, if you're in a relationship with your partner. But whatever this is, or for whoever this is for, I do see you guys just kind of slowing down a little bit during Leo season, because I feel like I don't know, it just feels like maybe during Libra season you guys are going to pick up the energy a little bit more. So either you're resting towards the end of summer to be able to pick up the energy for the beginning of fall is what that feels like, okay? But I do see more rest coming for you. I do see you guys being in your own energy and enjoying this. Again, this is the good stuff. So this is you guys like needing and wanting to be alone. This isn't like people are ignoring you and you have to be alone, okay? With the King of Swords here, I see you guys definitely, if you're not dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I see you guys embodying more of an air sign. There's something here about you guys being more logical these days than emotional, right? It's like you're the crab. You have this hard exterior, but at the same time too, you're this emotional being. And so it just feels like you're no longer allowing your emotions to kind of steer you in the direction that you're I'm hearing that your common sense could be steering you in, okay? So again, I feel like you guys are becoming more you're looking at things from a perspective of like maturity almost. This feels like you guys are like wisening up or becoming a little bit more mature in your thought process, where you're starting to understand why people say certain things, why people do certain things, right? There's like this level of acceptance. And again, this is you being logical. This is you not trying to just rush into things. This is you like not just wanting to go with your heart. You're just like, okay, like if I want something to withstand the test of time, I can't just be like this emotional being. There has to be a level of like creating a plan, becoming strategic, right? And that's what the King of Swords does, is he creates a strategy. He's calculated. And so that's what it feels like. I feel like you guys are definitely starting to become more calculated in the moves that you make with the people that you're dealing with. You're starting to understand, you know, what should be said and what shouldn't be said, what should be done, what shouldn't be done. And so there's this level of growth and maturity that you guys are finding out. It's because you found out the hard way. You guys could also be meditating more. There's just something here about like with the Hermit, like when you're alone, like maybe you guys are praying more or meditating more. There's just something here that you do more now that you're like, or you will be doing more now that you during Leo season. With the Four of Wands, if you guys are in relationships, I see there being more harmony. I see there being more growth and understanding in your relationship. Again, the Four of Wands, 11-11, right? Like you and your person are trying to find this balance. And by finding this balance, I feel like you guys are creating a level of understanding each other. And I think that's because, again, this has a lot to do with you stopping to think instead of like going to act, you know? And so, again, it's like, I feel like there's going to be more stability in your relationships. This doesn't just have to be with like your partner. This could be with family or friends, but there is a balance here that's being created. And I feel like you guys could also be turning like a house into a home. So you guys could be decorating more. You guys could just be making things more cozy. There's just something here about you guys just feeling fulfilled at home. Some of you guys have like two really, really good friends. Like these three ladies here, they're like singing their hearts out. And so I feel like you have really good and close energy with two other people around you to where like they would follow you, you would follow them kind of thing. So this really does feel harmonious. This feels like not only are you good with friends, but you'll be good with your partner, with family and stuff like that. The Seven of Cups, like you guys have a lot of options coming in for you during Leo season. Do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? Do I want to work a little bit more? Do I want to not work? Do I want to go on vacation? Like there's just so much, and it feels like the world is like in the palm of your hands. I'm hearing the world is your oyster, right? And so it just feels like during Leo season, you're going to be getting more opportunities that come to find you. And you may feel like you're at a crossroads here because, again, it's like you may have never experienced this where you're like, there's so many good opportunities. Normally, you're just used to like maybe one every once in a while, but this feels like one or two kind of popping up at the same time. You may not know what to do. You might feel a little overwhelmed. But again, I feel like you're going to find a way to make everything happen. This is like if you're making plans to like do this, that, the other, X, Y, Z, like you're going to be able to do it all. But again, there's a level of calculation, a level of strategy that has to come behind that, right? But it feels like you guys are genuinely opening your energy up to being able to explore new opportunities, territories, people, things like that, of that nature. And so I feel like Leo season is definitely going to give you a really good balance of you not just being alone in your own energy, but you being able to bring yourself together with the people that you love on top of creating more experiences. I feel like this is the summer for you guys, especially during Leo season. I feel like this energy is going to treat you really, really good, okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll get you in the next one.